What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another edition of Dream Firm Spotlight. My name is Tyler S. Clark, and what we are here to discuss to help you to create your dream accounting, bookkeeping, or tax firm is what to do if you are sick of once a year tax clients. So this will be a short and sweet video because you really only have two choices when it comes to solving this problem to stop working with once a year tax clients. So let's start with the easiest of the two options. And the easiest is you need to change the structure of your offer to your clients. So more specifically, you have to enforce requirements in order to access your tax filing services. So this is an old sales principle that I love, which is sell them what they want, but give them what they need. And what the average business owner wants is, to be frank, they just want to know that their tax situation has been taken care of, and they don't tend to care a whole lot about what goes into taking care of it. And so they just want to turn a blind eye to it. They want to say, you deal with it. And the problem is they're all the things that they're looking away from, they're all your responsibilities that are merged with the client. Like the client has to participate in a lot of the tax process because where does the information come from for the tax return? It comes from the client. And so if the client's not actively participating, guess what happens? You have clients that you don't really want, don't appreciate what you do because you decided to sell them what they want and give them what they want instead of give them what they need. So the way you change this is you change how you sell access to your tax filing services. So here's the best possible example that I can give for this. Is most tax firms treat bookkeeping for business clients as optional, or get it to me when you can, or send me all your files at the end of the year. I'll do a cleanup job for pennies on the dollar and increase the stress that I have at the end of the year and barely get paid for it. And that sounds terrible. And so you probably just need to say this. Okay, this is the structure of the offer that stops the problem associated with once a year tax clients. Well, here's the good news. We've made an improvement to our business model. We want to give you more value and more service throughout the year. And what we're going to do is we're going to bill you X dollars per month to handle all your bookkeeping needs. And the good news is you're going to get next year's tax return for free, because you just bundled it into the price. And so now you sold them what they need, but they get what they want, and everyone's really happy for it. You have an engagement that's worth significantly more. The client's more bought into the service model. It streamlines your delivery process, and the once-a-year tax clients are no more. All right, but you might say, but Tyler, you make it sound so easy. I don't offer bookkeeping service, and I don't have anything that can be delivered on a consistent basis. And I'm going to just emphasize the consistent basis part. I was going to save this for the end, but I'll just bring it up now. You'll talk to some tax coach guru people who will say that they get paid on a consistent basis throughout the year just with taxes, with just some form of tax service offering. And usually what they're saying is there'll maybe be some quarterly check-in call associated with tax planning. They may offer some sort of like IRS correspondence monitoring. They may offer some sort of like quarterly tax filing, right, for your estimated tax payments. They usually have some bundle of these things. And look, is it possible that they're doing that? For sure. They're usually pretty light on the receipts. And here's the reason they're light on the receipts is that, yes, the service is more consistent throughout the year. You might charge a bigger amount of money on the front end, $10,000 or something like that combination of services. And now they're not just a once-a-year tax client, but you've got your quarterly service delivery model that's centered around a tax value proposition. Sure, totally believable. However, what this doesn't usually solve for is you don't normally, at least in my experience, I've talked to a lot of firms about this, you don't see clients accepting a monthly price, a recurring price for deliverables that are quarterly. The reason you don't see that is you want to closely align consumption of product or delivery of a deliverable with when they are charged or billed. And so if you see people talking about stretching out tax filing service payment plans over a year, what they're not going to tell you is their churn rate is extremely high. And what they're also not going to tell you is they've probably been burned on doing a return and thinking they're going to get paid over months on it. And they get paid for like 2 or 3 months, and then the person cancels. And all of a sudden they lost all the money that they would have made on that engagement because they were hoping to make it up on the back end. So you don't want to do that, okay? But what's the option if you don't want to include a more consistent set of deliverables? Like, what is the other option? And I'm just going to be really, really blunt here. There's only one other option. And the other option is you have to change business models. Okay, you literally have to sell your book of once-a-year tax clients, and that's it. Okay, so you either improve and enhance your offer so that you can get once-a-year tax clients to be something else, or you go and fundamentally do something else with the money that you get from selling your book of business. That's it. Those are the only options. So pick one of them if you're sick of it and stick with that. And I honestly hope you don't abandon the accounting and tax industry. I think you just need to make a stronger offer. And if you want help to do that, the link's floating down below. We'd love to help you through one of our various services, primarily the Create Your Dream Firm program. And thank you for checking this out. My name is Tyler S. Clark. Remember that only you can create your dream firm, but we are here to help you every single step of the way. Have a fantastic rest of your workday, and I will see you inside of the Dream Firm Network.